Top of the wee hours of the morning to y'all, YouTube and the YTPC. This video I'd like to dedicate to Maxwell Phil. He had seen my other live stream, or the last live stream I had done, and he's asked a very well, I guess you would abbreviate it to FAQ, and I've never really thought that this would be a big subject matter, but I guess it really is. And that is origin, or how I come about the title name SUNARROW86, SUNARROW86. Now I know I've off and on throughout quite a few of my older videos have um, answered this question, and it's a question that keeps popping up frequently. And I know old Larry Pipecat, he's even asked me. Quite a few others people have asked me, and I've never seen so many people, and even pipe smoking board gamers asked me. Um, there's been a few other people too that's also asked me how I come about that, and I've explained it in bits and pieces um, throughout different videos I've made. Kind of makes me feel like I'm a Doctor Who, you know? Yeah, that's which that'd be cool. Because there are like Doctor Who, Doctor Who, and there's that mythical origin of, well, who is the Doctor really? But anyways, give me a second, folks, to chooch on some fine Peterson of Dublin's Nutty Cut. And just in case anybody's wondering, up in well, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to anyways. I've been under a little bit of depression. It's probably why my last live stream sucked. And, well, I downed a couple of beers real quick and I went to bed. That's what you shouldn't do that whenever you're in a depressed state of mind, but I done gone and did it anyways. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to this wee hour live stream, the origin of SUNARROW86, SUNARROW86. Housekeeping, I think I already done this. Hey, old Berg, what's up, buddy? Awesome and to have you on this live stream. Hope I don't sound like a downer. By the way, folks, I ain't got my other monitor hooked up or going so I can read um, questions or anything. So if you do send a little feed thing, yeah, at the old workhouse. I always wonder what time of the night or morning you made those videos. But anyways, I'm like, and it's an honor and a pleasure to have you. I'm always talking about how cool it would be to have you on one of these live streams. um, Matter of fact, I was talking about that with Briar, Bird's Eye Briar, and the Smooth Piper. If you ain't checked them out, y'all check those good old boys out. And oh, well, that's cool. Whenever I work, I'll go in at 10 and I don't get off till well, it varies between 6:30, and latest. So sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties that I don't understand there, but apologize about that. But anyways, I'm chooching on some Peterson of Dublin's Nutty Cut. I'm enjoying this tobacco. I say it leans more towards your Virginia styles instead of your aromatics, but it's another in between aromatic and straight Virginia blend. Very good. Give me a second to light this choocher up. I'd like to invite you to chooch with me if you're able to. Started on this pot ball earlier this evening. And your words, old Berg, it's mighty good. Well, anyways, down to business here. Origin of SUNARROW86, SUNARROW86. First of all, break it down. I just had a bowl of HH Burley Flake, mighty good. Hey, that's pretty cool, man. I seen some of that stuff that you showed there on your video at the Chicago Pipe Show, man. I was talking to a friend and I sent them actually your video link, and I told her, I said, hey, look, it's the Woodstock of the YTPC. It's attached to me, not legally, but in the spiritual sense, because I know in that video it looked like you had one heck of a blast, buddy. We all had some mighty fine good times. Another guy I follow, I can't remember the title of his channel, but he up and made a video too of the Chicago Pipe Show too. Can't remember his channel name, but sometime I'll drop you a link in the bucket sometime to his channel and but anyway, Sun Arrow is attached to me spiritually. It's my native spirit name, and though it's not attached to me legally, it's attached to me spiritually from a Native American standpoint of view. And I at one point in time had another channel that was just called Sun Arrow, and anyways, minding this and everything, I could not remember my passwords or nothing, and so I was upset about it, and I couldn't remember it to save my life. So about a year or so later, I started this channel, and when I started this channel, I did not want it to be confused with the old channel that I could not remember the passwords to. So I added something extra to it, the number 86. Now, as anybody that, now I'm not a mathematician or a scientist or any of that crazy stuff. I just realized I forgot to thank you, old Berg, for hitting the thumbs up button too. Thank you, buddy. Um, anyways, um, so like, no one asked me to like explain like, the mathematical properties of the number, but the number itself is also very personally attached to me, because the number 86 is the year in which I was born in, and one sad event and one awesome event occurred in that same year. The sad event was in the same year that the great late Randy Rhoads, who was the original guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne in his solo career, passed away during the Diary of a Madman tour. And also, my Aunt Barb graduated high school. We had a blast. Oh, yeah, thank you, buddy. Huh, it's pretty cool. um, anyways, believe it or not, the funny thing is, too, when I was little, due to my dyslexia, I can never remember when I was born or anything, and the thing that made me remember and I was born in the year of 86 was my mom told me, well, your aunt graduated in the year of 86, and for some reason that's stuck. But I wanted my channel name to be something that people would remember. There's Choocher went out. Something that people would remember. I think I got it packed too tight. I do that off and on sometimes, not meaning to. But anyways, I wanted my channel name to be unique, something catchy or something that people, when they see it, it will like register something in their mind, when they see it and everything. Excuse me for a second. I'm going to read like this. But I wanted the title of my name to be unique, catchy, and something people would remember. And so I played with some of the skills I knew about the ideas and fundamentals behind good marketing in the business world and everything. Just in case anyone's wondering, I'm sipping on some good old milk. Good for the bones. Anyways, so I said, how am I going to make this channel be catchy? The name, how am I going to get people to remember Sun Arrow 86? Dawned on me, retail, especially because that's what I work in is retail, is they do things to get your attention focused on something, on a vocal point. That's how they really in, to buy something. And so I up and decided, I think I was a little bit wet. I still should have dried that out more. But anyhow, I up and figured this out. I thought, well, I want people to be able to remember the name, it be catchy, kind of like a hook, a jingle in a song. So I decided to put the name Sun Arrow with 86 behind it twice. So when people would see the name, they'd be like Sun Arrow 86, Sun Arrow 86. Well, they had done said it twice. Well, an old marketing trick, as well as also anything that involves psychology, states that if you repeat something to somebody 8 times, the same story, even if it's a lie, on theory, they say that after about 8 times of the same story, whether it's a lie or not, people will believe it. So I thought to myself, if people read Sun Arrow 86, Sun Arrow 86, and say if they wasn't sure if maybe they was reading it right or just happened to just run across it or several of my videos and in their mind they're reading Sunner 86 Sunner 86. Well, if you're reading it twice, about counting by twos, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, all they got to do is read that name 4 times and they'd already in their subconscious mind have already said Sunner 86. And so that was the idea of why I conjunction that together based off of a marketing idea as well as uniqueness and originality. And also, I made sure there wasn't nothing else similar to my idea out there. And as far as I know to this day, there ain't. But that don't mean tomorrow somebody don't get brave and decide to say I'm going to be a member of the YTPC, or I'm going to be a member of just the normal YouTube community out there. So you never know, and I think it would be interesting, and I can't wait to see what someone else would be. But and also there's a few people that I do know, like they put like little numbers in front of their name or something, you know, or like if they do like like gamers, online gamers, they use their online gamers. Some of them had like some numbers and stuff to it. And then also, let's not forget one of the godfathers of the YTPC, old Matches. I can't remember the numbers in his name, but everybody knows the name Matches, but that number behind the name makes it more unique, because number placement itself and mathematical equationing and all that crazy stuff that I don't got all the knowledge upon, but numbers can have many meanings, philosophical wise, as well as sequencing of things or events in one's personal lives. As like for me, the year 86 was the year I was born, and so anyhows, um, that's that. But anyhows, I just like to say, I hope that answers y'all's questions about the origin and their meaning behind the name SUNARROW86, SUNARROW86. And if anybody has anything they'd like to ask about it or anything or question, you always leave it. I am really shocked and thrilled to know that, you know, the question behind my channel title, I mean, I even remember whenever, because see, originally if you go back and look at my very, very first video in my channel, you could tell that I did not know or have any inkling of an idea of where and what direction I wanted this channel to go. And at first I thought maybe I could be one of those foodie guys, but then I'm just like, well, I don't like repetition, I like randomness, spontaneousness, because I want my channel to be a little bit of everything. Doing well, Mama, she had a doctor's appointment uh, yesterday or today, but working night shift kind of boggles my mind a little bit on days. Um, Mama had her stitches taken out, and out of all the incisions that they done on her, that they put stitches in, and that was done, I'm going to say maybe a week and a half ago, give or take. And that was shortly after they took what they called a wound vac off of her main incision. And the surgeon that done the surgical procedure and everything said to her that for her being a diabetic and the other problems she has, he said that she was immaculately healing well, and that he felt pretty confident about her healing process than what he did when he first started the job. And no, and I met and talked with the surgeon, me and my sister and everybody. And the one thing I like about this surgeon is you could tell this man was a God-fearing man. And one thing he told my mother when she went to get her stitches taken out, this doctor kind of got on a level with her on a very personal level and said to her that he never thought in his life he'd ever be facing the same thing. And I guess he had the during the time when he was practicing medicine and being a heart surgeon. And he said you can be a healthy person and still have to have this done because genetics and everything. And so, the surgeon felt great about it. And then here recently, like I said, about 2 or 3 days ago, give or take, mom seen the cardiologist that she sees, and he told her, and it's kind of sad to say, but at the same time, good to say. It's like a catch, a Heinz 2020 or whatever, or they call it, or catch 20 or something like that. The doctor, the cardiologist doctor, had looked at mom and he said he was in amazement. According to mom, said that he looked at her and said that I have known several people to go through the same procedure that you have gone through, and he said that he had not seen anybody bounce back as quick as she has, nor have even a third of the strength back that my mother has had. And also, on top of that, he said with all the factors with her lung issue, as well as bad as the her general health was outside of her heart was, because he was pretty much counting, not only the smoking on top of that she was doing as just one form of 20% chance risk. Oh yeah, it is awesome news, old Berg. Very awesome. And anyways, um, he up and said that plus also just her being a diabetic period, he actually told mom openly that he really wasn't counting on her making it, and if she did, he said he wasn't counting on any good results anytime soon that quick. And so he looked at mom and said, I'm just in awe. And mom told me that she looked at the doctor and said, well, you know what? She goes, I'm one tough bird. And she said, I got a lot of years to live, and the Lord ain't going to take me a day sooner than what he really wants me. And she said, and knowing that, the reason why I'm bounced back this quick is because on account of the power of prayer and the power of God working in my life and watching over me and protecting me. And that doctor, mom said, looked at her and said, must be so, must be so. Well, folks, you even got a little extra, an update on Mama, and brought to you courtesy of Old Berg's question. So, if y'all get a chance, give Old Berg a shout out and tell him thank you for asking the question. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to end this now, and I like to say thank you to each and every one of you taking your time out of your evening, your day, your morning, whichever time of day it is in your neck of the woods, around the world, or time zones. And I just like to say thank you all for taking a little bit of your time to spend with me. I appreciate it very much. And I appreciate all the prayers people have put out for my mama, and all the people that's done a VR get well for mama. And it really means a lot. And I'm I didn't think too many people would really make a VR for Mama. And by the way, as I have said prior, if there's anybody out there that still would like to make a get well or get home soon VR for Mama, please feel free to do so, and just say whatever the good Lord puts on your heart to say. Give her words of encouragement and everything, because I put together a playlist of everybody that has made a VR for Mama, and And every time someone makes one new and they bring it to my attention, I put it into the for. And whenever she gets home and gets settled back in at home and everything, she told me that we're going to do a special Ma Me video, and it's going to be Ma doing a VR to all the fans that she loves so near and dear. And even Mama's told me several times, and if I've neglected to do this, then I ask you of the fans to forgive my absent-mindedness. But Mama tells me all the time, she goes, "You tell the fans that I appreciate all the prayers and all the love and support that they have given and shown to me." And she goes, "I can feel their prayers working." Oh, brothers, prayers for Mama. Hey, man, what's happening? Mr. John Laughlin, I hope I pronounced your name right. Or 3 in the morning must be the magic hour around here. I I done a earlier live stream. Was hoping maybe people get on there and want to chat for a second. Um, but apparently must have been the wrong time of night. But I do it off and on, and I never plan these things out. It might probably help out if I plan these once in a while, but I ain't got the know-how now to do that and set up that stuff, and God only knows what my timing's going to be like from day to day. Um, so, just like everything else with the channel, my videos are random. A little bit of everything and much to do about nothing. Mostly much to do about nothing, but still, I try to be. I got a little bit of everything for everybody, whether it be man, woman, child, or dog, and even the cat. I try to keep things family oriented on this channel. Although, with the exception of a few things, whether I felt like I needed to call someone out or express an explicit opinion or thought, but anyways, I try to keep things family oriented. Well, I will go ahead and close this on out, and I like to say thank you all. Thank you to all the fans. Thank you to all the new fans. Thank you all for hitting like, share, and subscribe. And also something that I feel I should put out there, because I notice a lot of channels have started doing this now. But if you've not subscribed yet, or if you have subscribed and not thought about doing this, um, when you subscribe, be sure to hit the little bell next to the subscribe button that'll pop up. That way you'll get notified update notifications either on a live stream or on the channel itself. Anytime a video is posted and everything. So don't forget to do that. And as always, wherever you all are at in this world, may you be blessed. Until next time, thank you for joining me and sharing a little bit of your time with me to watch a little old no name like me. Thank you, humbly. Have a great, wonderful day, or evening, or morning, wherever you're at in this world.